It was the darkest moment of my life. You know, I'd been at the height of my career as a model, on Fire Eating on Broadway, People magazine. I mean, you know, the world was at my fingertips, and suddenly, you know, it was just a downward spiral, and it got darker and darker and darker. And they literally had given me about a month to live. Had this doctor not caught it in time, I wouldn't be here telling you my story.
Well, thank God that you are. When you were recovering from the surgery, you kind of had this vision of a business.
I did. As soon as I woke up in the OR, and I suddenly saw the logo, the name came to everything. It all fell into place. I thought, this is what I'm going to do, because I remember how I was reminded of how comforting and loved and nurtured I felt by having these pets, and how much value it had added to my dark life at the time. So I thought, why not move forward? It's a new beginning. It's a new day. I'm going to get well. I'm fully recovered, and that's what launched the business.
Tell me more about some of the products in your company.
Well, the product line is based on a philosophy of pets deserve the best that the world has to offer, and we make really fabulous pet products.
What kind of stuff?
Well, I use a lot of environmentally friendly products. I always have. I've always been green. I've been making products with hemp and linen and flax and recycled plastics, and they're just classically designed with a sense of whimsy. They're very functional, they're durable, and they just have a very high return on the investment. And they're affordable. They're a really great value.
And I guess for somebody who pets have given you so much, in your mind, you're always not about, okay, what's just going to be something that's going to sell, but what is a pet? I want to give something to a pet.
Absolutely, and I want it to function. I want, you know, it's form and function. I mean, you can fool people once with great packaging, but if it doesn't perform inside and what you're selling, you've got to live up to your promise. So if it's, you know, and we deliver. It's a great product line.
Well, for somebody who was kind of a couple of weeks away from death, did pretty good, kid. Congratulations.
Thank
All
you.
good stuff, man. Good
Thank
things happen to good people. Carol Rall, founder of Harry Barker, somebody who's found hidden millions in their pet, and certainly come back from adversity.
Carol moved to Savannah to start another business. It was another phase of your life. Carol would come into the restaurant to eat probably a couple of times a week. And I looked very forward to Carol coming in, and I'd always sit down and chat with her. And she now owns and runs the most successful gourmet upscale doggy business in the United States, and it's called Harry Barker's. Tell us all about it.
I run Harry Barker out of a warehouse in Charleston, and I'm happily married and hoping you'll open a Lady and Sons up there someday.
Carol and I are gonna really fire up this next dish together. We're gonna be making bananas Foster.
How about if you give me a light?
Okay.
Okay. And you're gonna hold that?
Uh-huh. Wait, what are you doing, Carol? Ah! I told y'all she was hot.
Why not pick up something for the four-legged members of the family? While most pet products will have your home looking like a kennel, one company has been turning heads with designer pet accessories that won't muss the elegance of your living room. As Carol Perkins, founder of Harry Barker, explains, her products can actually make your house look better.
One of the first products I made was a dog bed, and I gave it as a gift for a friend. She used to hide her dog bed when people would come over, which is very traumatic to an animal. That's their territory. So I made her a bed that matched her interior. Friends came over, saw it, said, "Where did you get that dog bed?" So suddenly I was taking orders, and it just grew from there. I started Harry Barker. One of my goals was to always give back to the community.
If an upscale boutique all about dogs can't help their own, who can? While Southside Fire's Canine Unit has been showered with support since their return from Ground Zero, getting back to normal for the dogs will require expensive training. Training will allow them to once again look for one person, rather than 5,000. But tonight it was hors d'oeuvres and donations to cover their costs. Brand new t-shirts reproduced a work of art that's created an icon for these lifesavers.
Despite the fact that teddy bears are still a core product in the industry, that one of the fastest growing segments is gifts for pets. 5 years ago, there were only 2 companies making gifts for pets. This year, over 100. This comes from Harry Barker. Woof.
You know, they actually get a shot of this. You see this? It's a mason jar full of those things. They smell better than what we get on the 3rd floor. That's the edge for tonight. That's our commissary.